look. One thing we're gonna do when you mess with your rope, you always want to have like, look, separation right there. Open your hands all the way. So when you get your separation, build your loop. How you want your loops out? What you comfortable with? And you gonna when you build it, you making it bigger. Okay. So this is how you measure this. You measure from right here to your elbow. That's where your hand normally gonna go right there. So you be consistent in grabbing that rope right there, not way down low. Okay. So you measure. But this your measurement on yours, like say. It's just you ain't gotta do it every time. After a while, you'll figure it out. It's right here where your elbow. So you want right there. Okay. This loop. Like I say, you got it right there. You always want to make sure. And because of this, when you build your loop, you're gonna be using some of this, and you still have room to reach out there when you rope it. Where you aiming at when you rope?
Towards shoulder.
All right.
Shoulder.
Okay. This is your marker right here. Okay. Watch my delivery. Watch when I deliver. You spell like say they say you're gonna point right there.
Like you falling through.
Right here. It's just your hand be right there, like shaking somebody's hand, reaching out, shaking somebody's hand. Right there. You're gonna make sure your loop is open. And you're gonna just deliver where it's supposed to go. See that? Right there. Let's go with a bigger loop. I don't like that loop size. I want to go a little bit bigger loop. You like this rope too limber for you, or is just right?
I don't like the cords this way. I'm trying to get eat so we don't have my cords this way.
You real close. If you're on a horse, you're not gonna be that close. You're gonna probably be right in here, right in here. You right up over here. So act like you're riding a horse. You got your hand perfect. You forward with your reins. You're right here. Stay off right here. You cannot just float it. Hey, you got to be serious with it. When you're doing it, it ain't like no little girl. You throwing that rope. Watch your rope. Every time, even your swings be aggressive with your swing. Be aggressive with everything. Your delivery is right here at the shoulder. And take your time. You're not in no rush. Be aggressive with your swings, but find your spot. Find your spot. Find your spot. Get back on this side. Hey, at the shoulder. That's why I say when you play on the rope, you cannot play with it enough. Take your time, but make sure you forward and everything. You gotta have this space in between your hands. Right. Keep that loop open. Look, keep that loop open. Look, your tip down in front of you. You can't be throwing at the shoulder. You cannot be throwing at the shoulder. You see where that rope going? Way in front of that head. If you rope the shoulder, you're going to rope it. I don't give a damn how you throwing it. You rope the shoulder, you're going to rope that dummy. You steady right here. Like that. You not at the point. Right here. This is right here. Just your spot. Bam, right there. And it's like you're trying to get too close. Stay back just a little bit. Go ahead. Better. Look, I say you kind of coming on this side. When you're coming out the box, when you're riding out the box, your horse coming, you're going right there toward the calf. You acting, everything you're doing, acting like you're riding a horse. You're coming out the box, you're traveling over, breaking across. first thing you do, you act like you're riding a horse. You're going to walk out, walk across, and you come back across to get lying that calf drop.
Right here.
When you nod your head, you start swinging though. Yeah, just like that. And you ain't got to be too close. That's the shoulder. That's the shoulder. You got to bring by here.